Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, well, I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but my boy, Curtis King interviewed Quill to the Batmobile, interviewed Daylyt, which is dope, super fire. You know how I battle rap just, that's my love, you know what I mean? Protect hip hop culture at all costs. Link is in the pinned comment. Go grab you one. Sending personal thank you videos to everybody who gets one in the next 8 days. Now, Daylyt was talking to Curtis about the mistakes Drake did during this battle. And I jumped on this because I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to hear this from a battle rapper's perspective.
Beyond what you already said about them kind of like trying to go for the opposites of what they're known for, what do you think, two-part question, what do you think was, and it's just from an artistic standpoint, was the biggest mistake that Drake made? And what do you think was the biggest win that maybe most people wouldn't see it from that perspective? Because most people just say Not Like Us was, the knockout blow, but I kind of have a feeling you got a deeper perspective on it.
Great question, Curtis. I love the fact that you have a battle rapper up here, so you speak from it from that perspective. You're asking him that because he's going to have a different perspective. He actually has, if y'all don't know, Drake has a relationship with URL, with battle rap. So this is a take that I've been wanting to hear. And you know me, I'm the Shannon Sharp of battle rap. You know I love me some battle rap. Boy, any excuse to talk, see one of their perspectives on a battle.
Biggest win that maybe most people.
A lot of people talking about this battle
from that perspective, because most people just say Not Like Us was, the knockout blow. But I kind of have a feeling you got a deeper perspective on it.
The biggest mistake that Drake made in that whole beef was when he said he rapping like he wanted to get the slaves free. That was the biggest mistake.
Yeah, that was definitely a bad move. That aged awfully. It was bad in the moment. It was all bad. It was a bad strategy. And you see, Daylyt's gonna come in from a battle rap strategist's angle. That's what I come from too. You know what I mean? And by the way, before we even get into any more, y'all see this? Hold on. I've been saying for the longest time, Daylyt had me blocked. You see this right here? You see this? Yeah! Shout out to Quill, nigga. He had me blocked for like 13 years because I said, I think I said something about a battle he didn't like. That's what I did.
He wanted to get the slaves free. That was the biggest mistake. If he wouldn't have said that, Not Like Us wouldn't even exist.
I don't know about that, but
how so?
It is hard.
And I'm gonna break it down to y'all. When he said, you rapping like you want to get the slaves free, all black people said, so if he raps like he want to get the slaves free, and then you rap, then that means you rap like you want us to stay slaves.
I mean,
somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Hey, yo. So I've been putting y'all out to different ways to make money. Well, somebody mentioned Cash Kick, so I checked it out, and boy, I highly recommend it.
Just do it!
So it's an app in the App Store, and it works with other apps that are willing to pay you to play their games, and that's how you get paid.
That money!
It's easy to use because it's all organized into one app, and there's even other ways to make money, like daily cash giveaways or cash back for purchases, but the best way to make them is by just playing the games. Once you download it, all you got to do is find games to play. I recommend Domino Dreams because it's the fastest way to cash out, and they have a ton of other games if you want to play something else. Some of the games pay up to $500 plus. Yes, $500. But if you want to play just casually, there's some games that give you like $10 to $20. Just make sure you follow the instructions as to what levels trigger the payouts. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description so you can start getting your money today. The app is completely free, so make sure you download and you can start right now. There is a few mistakes, and that's what I'm saying. Daylight's probably going to pick out other things. I might pick out other things, but there is a few mistakes Drake made. That is definitely one of them.
Truth, and I'm going to tell it.
That's definitely was a big one.
Continue.
That led to Kendrick's whole third verse in Like Us.
Yep, that's true.
Nigga doubled down on calling us some slaves.
Yep.
Yeah.
He not
Damn.
like us.
Damn. Yep.
He not black. Basically, that's basically that led to that whole song.
Sorry, I don't mean to pause so much, but I feel like I'm having a conversation with Daylyt. This is how I feel too. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That double down. I mean, the rapper like to try to get the slaves free was such a bad angle, and it goes back to the whole when people were saying that Kendrick was trying to take away Drake's blackness. Drake is still a black man, and I think what that's not what Kendrick was doing. I think Kendrick was showing you that he doesn't identify with his blackness all the time. So in a lyric, so you basically alley oop yourself to get dunked when you say the slaves free thing because like now, because like I always go back to saying this, Kendrick called Adonis a black man in this battle. He acknowledged Adonis as a black man who is literally biologically less of a black man than Drake. So it wasn't saying that if you're mixed, you're not black. If you're here from here, you're not black. If you're from Canada, you're not black. That's not what it was saying. It was saying that culturally, he is not like us. So when you say things like trying to get the slaves free, you prove that.
What's so funny about that part though? I always counter that with, but when he was talking to Adonis, he said, "You're a black man," and he's giving him.
Come on, you know me and Curtis locked in. Great minds think alike, and we thinking like great minds. That's a ball. You can have that.
Lessons about life, and I'm like, how do you fare with that if you a competitor and you're like, wait a minute, you questioning my blackness, but you just told my son, who got the curly hair and all that, you just said you're a black man. These are the lessons that a man should carry with him.
He basically telling his son, don't ignore your real heritage. Don't be like him.
What else?
I mean, don't get like I feel like that was the only bar that kind of fucked it up. Like that was the bar where it was like,
yeah, he messed
why would you
up.
say that?
Yeah.
But other than that, like it was a good fight, man. It was.
I also think that bar is what dog whistled the racist to be on Drake's side, and like the OVO MAGA thing kind of started. And I'm not saying everybody who is a Republican is racist. That's not what I'm saying at all. I have some Republican thoughts and I have some Democratic thoughts, as I feel like everybody really does. But there is a clear difference, especially when you go to like Twitter and you look at Drake's like the stan bots. There a lot of them have been outed as full blown racists. Like when they go into discords and the stuff they say to other black creators, like stuff like to black creators, full blown racists. And I think that's something Drake has to, and it's weird that I feel like Drake needs to address that because there is a racist part of his fan base that just became like, I was a huge Drake fan before this battle. I was a huge Drake fan up until goddamn the lawsuits. I was one of the only people who gave the Heart Part 6 love. But once you start doing them other stuff, it's like, yeah, that's when I was like, yeah, you're not like us at all.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, it was a good fight, man. It was a good fight, top to bottom.
I still think it was.
I personally feel
the lawsuits
during that whole rap beef, and it is another minor mistake. Like, you know, Drake is heavy in the battle rap culture.
That's what I said.
Heavy.
I've been said that. Yeah,
like he rocks with the battle rap culture a lot.
I've been said that.
I don't understand why wasn't none of them called to help.
That's true. That's also true. I mean, and they don't got to be no ghostwriting, but like already, bro, you sitting down with Quentin Miller and you sitting down with these niggas. I'm not saying ghostwriting, but like battle rappers would have got you right strategically. I feel like battle rappers would have. That's what battle rappers do. They go over their rounds and stuff like that. And be like, yo, and they'll be like, yo, put this here, put that here. It's the same thing as like a comedians punching up jokes. You don't write lyrics for niggas, no, but you might. Like it's war strategy. Somebody might have told him, yo, take that free the slaves line out. A battle rapper Lutz might have said, that ain't that angle you want to go with, nigga. That's what I feel like.
I didn't get it.
That's your world. I don't got no skin in the game. That's
I
a
do.
good observation. I
I'm
don't.
freaking-
Why is that?
People should have been called. Like people should have been called. Like there's certain people in the battle rap world that he's extremely close with. People should have been called. Like, hey, do you think this is a good idea or not? Like,
exactly.
like that shit should have been ran by some people. But again, I say this to say like, you know, a lot of people saying like it's over for him or like he can't bounce back. Like there is no die in the internet world. It's basically what you do next.
Yeah.
Like there is no die. It's what you do next. And you know, of course, like everybody knows what team that I'm rocking with. Everybody knows what side of the line I'm on. Like I'm Team West Coast to the fullest. I'm a part of the TD family to the fullest. Drake is he's still green in my eyes as far as like him as an individual because he's done things for me before anyone even got in my corner. He's booked a lot of events and a lot of money came through Drake booking these events. Again, like prior to the battle rap, I mean prior.
That's why the lawsuits over battle raps like y'all gotta understand. I felt like betrayed because go back and watch my stuff throughout this whole thing. I was like, nah, Drake is a battle rap nigga. Like Drake has been deep into, and this is somebody who is a battle rapper who's been through URL, KOTD. I think he's at RBE too. He's got everything. He's been on everywhere, and he's telling you, yes, Drake. That's why I was riding for Drake until them lawsuits hit. Then it's like, oh, now you standing against that. Like you what? Yeah, that's like you being a gangster and you ratting. Like if you in the battle rap culture and a nigga sue over battle raps, no matter for what reason, it would be like if you were a OG, triple OG, and a nigga rat. Like to me, it's like you're not good no more when it comes to that for surely.
Prior to the battle happening, like I spoke to Drake about doing the me and Low Deluxe battle, like prior, and I was offered like a couple of M's for this battle. So you know, it's always been, you know, like a cool relationship with us. So if I had some advice, because again, like it's weird right now, but if I had some advice for Drake to do moving forward, you got to start over, bro. Like you got to start over and go back to the core. Go back to the core.
This is the most sincere I've seen.
How do you do that
ever.
with a pending lawsuit, though?
Look, man. Again, we live in the world star era. Today's news is not yesterday's news, and then the news after that. People.
Yeah, but I don't think this is gonna fall out the cycle, Daylyt. I know what you're saying. I don't think this is gonna fall out the cycle. And like I said, like he said, and I agree. Drake's career isn't over. It's not. I don't think it's gonna. But Drake being that. Drake Hotline Bling view. That's I don't know if we get to that unless something insane happens. I could be wrong, but as of right now, it's looking extra cooked for him. He's always gonna have fans and diehard fans. I mean, you got people on there who are pretending to be him online, like literal contests to look like him. So he'll have fans, but I just think him being looked at as the end all be all, the toppity tippity, the one that shifts the narratives, that's not there anymore. Not right now. So until that change, nah. It's cooked for him in that side.
We'll forget in a few weeks, bro. All he has to do is drop a project over some soul. Because again, what's the new song on the Party Next Door album? Was it Hug Me?
Or Give Me a Hug, I think it's called.
Give Me a Hug, right? It has a sample chop in there, and the sample it feels really good. That song feels really good. I like the record.
Mm-hmm.
His next project, his next solo project, just get back to rapping. That's it.
I don't know if I could look.
It might be that time to listen to the rapper that's offering you some advice. It might be some time to listen because I mean you're battle tested. You've seen this. Like I've heard times where people.
But I'm gonna say one thing about Daylyt. He is a battle rapper. He's gone through this, but he's never gone through what Drake's gone through. None of us have. So what Drake is currently going through is unprecedented. So we don't know. I would love Drake to get back to just rapping, but these lawsuits is gonna make me look. I reacted to Give Me a Hug. You know what I mean? And when he was in there talking about who the real gangsters were, that shit rubbed me the wrong way. So it's just like, all right, bro, we'll see, man. We'll see. But those are the mistakes he definitely made. Let's see if he could come back on some rapping. I don't know, bro. You suing, gang, so it's gone. Whatever, bro.